It's B-Sides on air at Treasure Island for the big Treasure Island Music Festival with local band Cathedrals. Johnny and Brody.
What up,
Welcome. First off, congratulations from the bottom of my broken heart for getting a spot on the big festival.
Thank you.
How did it feel?
It was amazing. I mean, when we got the offer, we were completely ecstatic, and everything went better than we could have really ever imagined. The sound was good. The crowd was amazing. Yeah. We had a blast. So.
Yeah, I mean, it was awesome. We, had all of our friends come out, invited all of our friends out here. We're local, so we had, a big crew. Much love to the crew. We love you guys.
What was it like to get that phone call or email or text, or what was it? Was it just like, hey, I like the way you guys sound when they saw you at the chapel or something? Or
it was exciting.
It was so exciting. I think I got it first, and I texted Johnny and was like, we just got invited to play Treasure Island.
I went to the first Treasure Island Music Festival 7 years ago, and I've been going to each one ever since.
Wow.
And since then, I've actually become friends with a lot of the guys who actually work at the festival, and so it was such a great experience participating this time from the other side rather than as an attendee, as an artist, and being able to contribute something to the festival.
You guys have a very interesting way that you met. You guys were in individual bands, and then from what I understand, it was kind of like a setup situation, almost like a matchmaker.
Totally. We had a blind date.
The Godfather. We call him the Godfather, Tommy Leap, who I was playing him some demos I was working on. I had just finished up a little mini tour with Blackbird and was working on like a mini solo project or just exploring different sounds and styles, and he was at the Sub, our artist gallery at one point, and he was like, you gotta meet Brody Jenkins. And I was like, who? He's like, yeah, man, she went to school with you. You gotta meet her, man.
And then
did you look him up on Facebook and you're like, who is this guy?
No, it was very business. Like I actually ended up meeting him around that same time on the Caltrain coming back into the city. I met Tommy. And Tommy sat down with me and basically did the whole same pitch. Like he was like, you have to meet Johnny. Like, I know you're looking for more musical projects. Like, you guys would be amazing. And I kind of thought it was going to be one of those things where he was like, he would just say I have to meet this guy and then just like fall off the radar. But no, he emailed both of us that night and introed us. And then total musical blind date. I walked into his studio probably like a week later and we wrote our first song, and then we just kept doing it.
Literally have been jamming ever since. It's been like 2 years now. More than 2 years.
Yeah.
That's very interesting to hear, because when you meet someone on a personal level, it's kind of like, oh, so what are you into? But you already had kind of like a background check, right?
Yeah,
it was
for
funny.
Sure.
It was like, met Brody, and I was like, let's just get right to it, and started playing her some of my beats that I've been working on, some songs. And we both, sat next to each other.
Started riffing on him.
I was showing Brody some stuff, and she was like, I was actually really flattered that she was like, oh, I like this. And literally one of them, she just started singing, and I was like, oh, that's dope. And I started singing too. And then we both wrote some hooks together that very day. Wow. I even have an iPhone video after our session, after writing a hook.
I remember when you did that.
I text messaged you for that. It was really cute.
That's so cute.
EP is out. Everybody is just in love with Harlem.
Aww.
Unbound. Right?
Yeah.
So, full length, is there already one in the works? Has it just been kind of a slow process?
We're constantly writing.
Yeah.
It's like we're constantly in the studio making music, except for when we're doing stuff like this. And, I think we're just going to keep going, just keep making music, and eventually we'll have another body of work, and, whether that's another EP or another album, remains to be seen, but definitely more music coming.
The way Brody and I work, we write so many different songs simultaneously. These first 5 on the EP just happen to be the first 5 that we finished. And the landscape for music has changed so much that we're not necessarily married to the idea of an album. Although we grew up on albums, I love albums, and I would love to write an album someday. The way we released the EP, we released it one song at a time, and then we released this 5-song EP as a body of work.
As we finished them, we just released them.
And so, we don't know, we don't have a grand plan for how we want to release the next set of songs. We just are so focused right now on the live set and finishing the next set of songs.
Right.
And we can't wait to share it with you guys.
Yeah. Oh, we very much look forward to it. But we're also
So
very
dope.
happy that you're getting the exposure that's required, right?
Thanks, man.
Online,
Thank
Treasure
you.
Island, CMJ. And the list should continue on, I believe, in 2015.
So much fun. So much fun.
Yeah.
Cool. Well, awesome to meet you guys. We'd love to have you come into our studios and do a jam for us.
Oh yeah.
That'd be awesome.
Much gratitude,
I
man.
love that,
Thank you so
yeah.
much for the opportunity.
Great.
and
Awesome. Great to meet you guys.
Thank you. Likewise. So happy to be here. B-sides.
Cathedrals. B-sides on air.
Yeah.